Human beings exist in a world full of infinite ambiguities and chaos. How we interpret and assign meaning to this experience is called a worldview. Your worldview, simply put, is how you view the world. The mind control devices of our future will view the world for you.
What are clouds?
A cloud is a mass of water drops or ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere.
Providing you with easily digestible facts on a need-to-know basis. We will no longer need to develop our own worldviews. The mind control device will.
Why is America at war?
The United States has waged war to nourish and defend democracy abroad.
By replacing our natural curiosity to learn, the machine instills in us an insular understanding of our purpose.
Why do I feel sad?
Depression is a mental disorder commonly treated by antidepressants.
Our own personal worldview becomes replaced by their view. Their view will mold the individual into a docile consumer completely untethered from a purpose or ethos.
What is the purpose of life?
Your life purpose is connected to satisfying work and accumulation of material wealth for future generations to enjoy.
Radical revolutionary, spiritual guru, passionate herpetologist, and acclaimed artist, Sensei Santino has been on the front lines of the fight against Western imperialism and corporate control for over 3 decades. And now he has a warning for you. According to confidential sources, technology companies based out of Palo Alto, California, in collaboration with international intelligence agencies, are developing a network of devices aimed at harvesting your attention and identity for infinite financial gain and ultimate political control. In this instructional video series, Santino will prepare you for the impending psychological war by teaching methods and tools that aid in cultivating a well-rounded foundation. This is Santino's Guide to the Future.
To live in the clouds is the only way for me, for all of the earth I can see. The only way we are able to ascend to the clouds above the noise of the surface is through a cohesive world view, an informed understanding of your reality. And the most direct pathway is paved with ideas, concepts, critiques, and stories, which can only be found in books. The 80s was a very wild, volatile, yet very grounding period in my life. The decade marked the pinnacle of my writing career. I published over 20 books covering a wide array of subjects from the physical to the metaphysical. My goal was to inspire readers from all around the world to build their own worldview. Join me in the clouds. When I see a strong worldview, I see 3 sections. First, there is the foundation, which is built with the essentials of our current reality, the how of it all. I have categorized these origin stories extensively in books like From Fish to Monkey and Everything in Between, Understanding the Evolution of the Outer Shell, Big Bang to Soft Suck, The Pulsation of the Universe, Reptile Anatomy, Diet and Milking Techniques.
The Savarian sac located on the lower abdomen of the iguana should be drained no less than 3 times per month.
Pituitary gland, the clitoris of the brain, the birth of being, indigenous people and tribes of the earth, the death of being, colonialism.
To trace our lineage from the infinite strength of the universe to the oppressive dementia of colonizing empires gives me a foundation in which to view the world around me. Now what to do with these facts? I feel a bit overwhelmed and sick to my stomach.
That covers the foundation of a solid worldview. And now we turn our focus to my favorite part, the soul. Here we ask ourselves why. And for this, we turn to my many explorations of the timeless philosophies such as no purpose, no problem, analyzing the musing reflexiones of the Buddha, Latin loving, theory and practice, communicating with trees, the Redwood interviews, or my eclectic works of fiction like Around the Piglet Pen.
The circus man looked deep into my eyes, sequestering me into a space of desire. Relinquishing all preconceived notions of his profession, I found myself craving his advance, clearing a passageway to the deepest parts of me for him to take shelter and preserve his circus ways.
Spaghetti Eddie, the iguana, and the masseuse.
I know love. I know nature. I know art. I know me. I am an unlimited potential energy bursting with love and passion in all directions, with the libido of a stallion and the imagination of a child. But where to direct this outpour of energy appears to be the only remaining question. How do I spread this consciousness to my brothers and sisters?
By understanding your spirit, you now know who you are, but you know not yet that you aren't. It is finally time for us to chart the path of our world view up into the clouds. In order for us to reach the clouds, we must puncture the limits of the atmosphere, defy the laws of gravity, destroy the controlling forces that are keeping us grounded. To do so, we must understand the powers we will be cutting through. For this, we must study the uglier side of humans: greed, corruption, pollution. Off into the darkness we go with books such as We Can Have Nice Things, an exploration of late-stage capitalism and the S-word, white-collar whore, Washington, D.C., and the criminal class.
We are speaking of a people with ethics as paper-thin and flexible as the very flag that flies above their office.
Cowards, opportunists,
But also clowns.
Her world, their toilet, the natural gas
industry and
the environmental destruction of planet Earth. We want you to murder
the empire.
An introduction to America's malfeasance abroad. McDonald, Wendy, Carl, and Jack, the deadliest regimes hiding in plain sight. When reason fails, asymmetric warfare in the age of
Mass surveillance for beginners.
Now you're ready to laugh, ready to stop thinking, to let go of what you cannot control, and come home. Welcome to Non-Time, a place without borders, freedom from attachments. Because by learning everything, you now know nothing. This is worldview. Now the real work begins.
If you enjoyed this sample, then order the complete set now for only $19.95, plus shipping and handling, by sending check or money order to the address shown on screen.